it's Jonathan and Eric, back with another cubing video.
Today we'll be teaching you F2L, which is the second step of CFOP. So here are some basic algorithm cases for intuitive F2L, one of which is a 3-move insert. So first of all, F2L is when instead of doing this corner and middle layer separately, you do them together in one step. So how to do this is you have to find an F2L pair. That's the corner and the corresponding edge piece. In this case, I'll be demoing these cases in green and red, in the green and red F2L pair. So when it's oriented like this, with them on opposite sides of the cube and the colors on the top are not the same, that's a 3-move insert. So in this case, it's a right 3-move insert, which is R, which pairs the two and opens the slot, U, which puts it inside the slot, and then R prime, which closes the slot and finishes your F2L pair.
So in this case, it's the left 3-move insert. And what you do is the same as the right 3-move insert, but instead of that, you use the left side. So you first do an L prime, which connects the two F2Ls. And then after that, you do a U prime to insert it, and then you do an L to put it back down. Two other really easy cases are where the F2L pair is already made and you just need to insert it. This is for the right side where you do R, U prime, and R prime. And when you put R, you bring it out, and then you do U prime to insert it, and then you do R prime to bring it back down.
There's also the option to do sledgehammer here if you're more advanced and don't want to ruin a different F2L pair. That's R prime, F, R, F prime, which also inserts it. And for the other side, it's the same thing. So if it's on this side, that's L prime, U, L to insert, or mirror sledgehammer, which is L, F prime, L prime, F. Another case is when you have the white corner facing up. So in this case, you want to align the middle layer edge of the F2L pair up with the color of the center, and then tilt it, in this case it's red and green, right? So tilt it away from where you want the pair to be, and then do U or U prime as many times as necessary to get the corner piece over the edge, which pairs it. Bring it back down, and then you have a case here where you move it out of the way and insert. Or like I said, you could do mirror sledgehammer for this.
So what Eric meant by however many U or U primes is necessary, it means that you can have only one U prime, or you can have a U2 to finish the F2L pair.
Another one of the simple cases you need to know for beginners intuitive F2L is when you have both in the top layer, but it's not a 3-move insert because the same colors along the top. So how you want to go about doing this is, well, you might say, oh, you can just bring that down, do a U2 to pair it and bring it back up, right? But in that process, you've just taken this out, and once you insert it, that means you just messed this one up and you need to redo it. So instead of going through that, here's what you can do. So you want to turn this white corner to the top corner where it's adjacent to this hole, yet you can still see the white corner. And then you can bring it down, do a U2 or a U or whatever is necessary to match that up, bring it back up to pair it, and then insert.
So this is the mirrored case of what the case Eric explained earlier. And once again, you can't just immediately just bring it down and connect it because you'll risk ruining another F2L pair. So what you have to do is you have to bring the corner to the adjacent side, but still be able to see the white corner, and then you can bring it opposite of where you're facing, and then do as many U's or U primes necessary, and then pair it.
And then you insert.
So here's what intuitive F2L looks like in a real solve. Here's the scramble. So first what you do is you have to examine which each colors are on the top. And I can see that orange and blue are easy. They are a 3-move insert. And first we have to align it, which we do a U2 to align it. And after that, this is a left 3-move insert, so we can just do L prime, U prime, and L. For the second case is, I notice red and blue are close to each other. And what we have to do is we have to separate the edge and the corner from each other. What we have to do first is we have to bring the corner down and then move the edge away and then bring the corner back up. And this is a case that we've learned earlier. And this is the white on top case. what we do is we have to align the edge with the core, and then we do a L prime, U2, and then an L. And then after that, we just insert. So after we're done with the blue and red case, I noticed another case, which is the orange and the green. And what we have to do is we have to get the corner adjacent to the core, but also seeing the white piece. And then we do an L prime, however many U's, in this case it's U2, and then you bring it down. We're done with the case, and then we 3-move insert it. For the last case, it's another separation. And what we do is we bring the corner down, bring the edge away, and then bring the corner back up. And then we align the colors, and then we do a R, U, and then an R prime to make the F2L pair, and then we insert it back.
Some of you may have noticed that had a lot of separations and a lot of unnecessary moves. So if you're willing to take the time, you should, like I did, learn the 42 algorithms for it. The link will be in the description. So like Jonathan said, the first thing I noticed is 3-move insert. And there's nothing different here, it's just U2, insert. The next one I see is the red and blue. So this algorithm is RU, R prime, U prime, or the sexy move, twice to pair it and put it back over the slot, and then you insert. The next one I see is orange and green, and this one is U, L prime, U, L, U, F prime, U, F, as you guess that. And the last case is a U2 to get it over the slot so we don't disturb it, and then you separate, and then left 3-move insert. So that example went by pretty fast. Let's do another one. Here's the scramble. Here we can see this case, which is the red and green, right? And so I put it right next to the red and green slot. This one is left sexy twice, and then you just open the slot and insert that. Second one I see is orange and green, so what to do here is you bring it down, U2, to make that 3-move insert. Then you insert that. The next one is these two, and these are both up top, so that's left sexy, U, and then 2 more left sexy moves. And then this last one is one we've learned in our beginners ones. And that's the end of F2L. So why is F2L important?
Because first of all, if you do layer by layer, it takes way too many moves, and it also takes way too long. You also have to find the pieces 2 times. And even if intuitive F2L is faster than layer by layer.
Layer by layer is often really inefficient due to how you need to look for the corner and then the edge in 2 separate moves, and that takes time, which is why having a quick F2L can help you get faster on the Rubik's Cube.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.